can hear that hoo. It's game on right now. Kirra, Pinkerton, Malia, Manuel, San Clemente, Kauai, Macy Callaghan from North Shore and Kobie Enright from right here. It's Snapper Rocks. It's on for the girls. Big points for the club, but not only big points and big prize money for these girls. And we can see the Snapper boys there and girls. Under the 10. It's hot here in Australia today. It's well over the 35-degree mark. Getting to sweltering hot. Here goes Macy Callaghan up and riding north. Shelley right there getting the first crack at it. Nice tailside there from Macy. She's picked up a pretty good wave in these onshore conditions. We can hear the whistles. Can she get another one? Little wheel back into the power source and look, eyeing off this section. Gets around it. Another little turn there. So she started quick, boys.
Yeah, well, Macy is such a brilliant athlete. You know, she's she won this tournament.
She won it 2 years ago, that's right.
She's just such an amazing athlete, and you know, she really deserves her spot not only in this final, but you know, at the top level of surfing, top level of pro surfing on the WSL.
Absolutely, you know, Macy, she's been on and off tour a little bit, and I hope she gets back on this year because with surfing like this, and she's got the Challenger coming up, and not too sure if she's qualified for that yet, but hopefully she will. And this wave, probably not a big score for Macy, but it's a start. And in these conditions, it's important, yeah, Rab?
It is, because, you know, while the surface conditions are deteriorating, we do have that incoming tide. I think it will help it a little bit more. We get a little bit more water on the bank. And but, you know what, it's challenging in its own right here.
Here's Kirra. Well, it's strange that she can hardly walk, but she can surf. Whoa. She can, and she lays back, slides her tail, so good signs.
That's insane. That's so good.
You know, I mean, you've surfed for a long time, Rab, and I have too. And sometimes there's weird injuries, and you always have to check. You know, you get an injury, you're sore, you can hardly walk, but you always got to go surfing to test how you can surf. And I've had some injuries where I thought, no way can I surf. You paddle out there, you're like, hang on, I can surf.
You know, there's two things with surfing. Like, one is that you need everything working, right? We all know that.
Yeah.
But secondly, you know, we've all had injuries where you kind of, if you know you're not going to have surgery, and like, you kind of can adjust your surfing a bit to the injury, and surf through it.
You can. And often you have to. I mean, you know, it's ankles. I've had a couple of ankles, and you have to surf through them. You know, you don't want to go there. Like, you don't want to get in that awkward position, but the only way to get through the injury is kind of go there.
That's right.
And it stretches that kind of muscle out to where you want it, and all of a sudden, you know, you're through it.
The old footy injuries catch up with you one day, though. Or is it the dancing injuries? Which one is it?
Oh, well, Dancing with the Stars. I didn't injure myself there. I wasn't at practice enough. Snapper was pumping that year.
Oh, we loved you. We adored that, mate. That was the best thing ever, watching you and Dancing with the Stars.
I know, but I still got that world record low score of a 1.
Oh, but that's because, you know what?
Todd McKenney.
No, but he hates surfers. Come on, man.
He seemed like a nice guy when I met him, but anyway. Here we go. Scores on the board. Macy Callaghan with a 6.5. Kirra Pinkerton with a 4.17. Kirra Pinkerton, sorry. I've been talking for days. Yeah, 4 days now. I'm tongue twisted. Malia Manuel. On a bumpy old ride right there. See someone looking at it down the line. The cameraman, he's onto it. He's scoping that wave down the line. The three girls are up high right now.
Well,
Kirra's, I don't know if Kirra's paddling back out. She's got to paddle back out because she can't walk.
No, good call. Now, Malia Manuel. Malia's been, I think, the absolute star of the women's division so far. She has been extraordinary in every single heat.
Yeah, I would not disagree with that. Oh, here she goes. She is down the line and she's seen something. This is incredible. Beware of the wounded athlete.
So true, Mark. Wow. This is such good surfing.
She's got it right into little Marley down there. She hits it. Oh, that looked dangerous.
Yeah, that did. But I think it's okay. No,
and she
don't have to raise it. She doesn't have to release in this final.
No, but she's telling the free surfers to get out of her way. That's what she's doing.
Oh, wow.
Free surfers. Yeah, and that's not my job. But
No, that's not your job. There's no free surfers over in the US at the moment.
No, free surfers. It's Tapper's job over there. Tapper, you're doing a great job. Get him out of the water. At least down the line a bit.
Well, she rode a long way down, though, you know. I mean...
Yeah, she did. She's encroached on the free surfers area.
She definitely worked her way down and past the Little Mallee Rocks.
It's just good to see her. So we've got a 30-minute final. Theo, 24 and a half to go. So I think it's enough time. They're going to need that little, you know, it's funny, that extra 10 minutes. Sometimes you relax too much and, you know, it still doesn't help you.
Yeah, well, I know. I mean, that extra 5 minutes, Theo, you'd attest to that. I mean, you guys have fitted a lot of surfing into these 4 days.
We sure have. You know, it was a really good call that Bugs made on Friday to stop early. You know, I was a little bit nervous about it, but obviously we all were. However, coming in on Saturday and then scoring those epic waves and then going to past 5 o'clock yesterday definitely was the right call.
Thank you to all the local surfers for keeping out of the area yesterday afternoon, and we do apologise for going so late. But
not really.
No, well, you know, the locals, the real locals, we do apologise.
Well, the real locals, Saturday Arvo, I think they were sitting up on the balcony having a couple of lemonades.
Oh, the Rainbow Surf Club has been going off every night.
Yeah.
It's been a really cool environment with all the different clubs and all the banter and all the stories, and it's been all time, every night.
Yeah, thanks to Gav there at the Rainbow Bay Surf Club for making everyone feel so welcome. It's epic.
I think we're going to need something to hold up that balcony, though, because there's so many people up there enjoying the event right now.
It's dealt with that before.
Yeah.
Well, let's extend that balcony.
Yeah, we want that.
It's very possible.
No, what do we got here? Kobie Enright yet to have a wave, so she's been super, super selective out there. She's done a lot of surfing.
She sure has. And I agree with you, like Malia.
Yeah,
Malia.
She's
been the, they all have, but to get to the final, but, you know, when you said before that she was the standout, I totally agree with you. She really has been.
And, you know, she nearly got Kauai through to the World Club final. She was outstanding in that semi-final.
Snapper Rocks boys looking intent with Kobie Enright. You know, the reason why she hasn't actually pulled a trigger yet. We're looking down the line. Good background music too. She's up, and she's up. Kobie Enright right there on a smooth-looking wave, boys. It's looking nice for a nice big long snap. Can Kobie get down the line? She kind of can. Snap right under the whitewash there, which was good. The wave goes white. She finishes it off. And I'm kind of thinking that that's nearly the best wave of the heat. Final, sorry. It's not heat, it's the final.
I think it'll be compared to Macy's first wave. They'll be probably similar, around the same mark maybe. You think it might be a little cleaner? And she got the double up section here where it backed off and she got onto that over. But was it a spectacular finish or was it kind of a...
No, yeah, the wave split, so she couldn't really get a solid last turn, and I got a bit excited. Maybe it might be a little under.
But the thing is, that's what the judges will do, though, right? I mean, they will compare the Macy ride to that one.
And this ride right here.
Yes.
Oh, this is the wave we missed. She's sitting awfully wide by the look of it.
Yeah.
She's obviously got a tactic. Big playing field out there. Look at her. She's Kobie's down further than her now, but they're using the whole point here at Snapper. It's a long, long wave.
Yeah, so there
we're only using the top part of the actual super bank.
There you go, Mark. It's a 5.97. So, yeah, there it was. A 6.5 for Macy, basically a 6 for Kobie. I thought that's about right. I thought the ending was a bit softer. And see, Theo, you know, you've been going back and forward and being the host. I've been in the rabbit hole doing the contest director thing, but how's the vibe out there?
The vibe is unbelievable. Yesterday afternoon, while Dimmy was on the decks playing, the kids were up on stage with her. It was so cool seeing all the Groms you know, just being engaged in all the cool activations that we got here from all our sponsors and our charities that are here. The kids have been just like absolutely losing it, down there in the little cul-de-sac. It's a great setup here. I'm so stoked about the new setup here with the road closed, and you know, we got the stage down there, and the Volcom boys are skating as we speak at the moment.
And I believe it was actually the police that made you, you know, you came to me and said the police have said you got to shut the road.
Yeah, last year, like, we didn't have any incidents. However, there's just so many people here on the road, and the police said, yeah, look, we're going to close the road for you guys next year. And we're like,
thank
awesome.
you very much.
Cheers. Bring in the half pipe.
Now, we've got PCYC down here.
Yeah, they're doing a great job.
Doing a great job. Thank you to PCYC. And my kids go to kindy just near there. Feels very, very safe.
Kirra.
Oh, Kirra. Are you serious?
That's cool as.
What?
Kirra is in the lead, and then she got that wave. So she got a 6.83 for that really long one she got down through the Malia into the recreational surfers area. And then now she's backed that up. Wow, I mean, she's won a lot of heats in this contest so far.
I tell you right now, wow, that must have been a big turn. We heard the cheers. Macy's got a nice last section. Just gets a little caught, though, but she makes it. Oh, and here we go. Malia Manuel. She's found one.
Smooth.
Oh, nice
wow,
turn from Malia.
That was world class.
Little slip up there, but finishes. So 2 turns.
I think they'll like that first turn.
They're going to love that first turn. It was open. It was clean. Kirra Pinkerton got a 2-turn combo too, and Macy, she was involved in that set. So Kobie, where is she? But we'll see some replays here.
It's the Hutchinson Builders replay.
It is the Hutchinson Builders replay. Thank you.
Yeah, so this wave here is... I don't know if she was in complete control.
Yeah, no, not much control there. Let's throw down, though, to a quick livey. Might have Jed down there. What's going on, Jed?
Yes, lads, we're here deep in the Bogan Bar with a couple of North Shelley's finest cheering their charger on Macy Callaghan. She's dropped a couple of hammers on that one. What do you reckon, Vaughnie?
Yeah, she's going good.
Jeez, he's a poet, isn't he?
Yeah.
Got Baker over here on the meat pie and schooner program. Flaring up for another turn of the Challenger Series. Mate, talk us through this final. Who do you like?
Oh, they're all ripping at the moment. I don't know, I'm a bit hung up on our last result from our club, but Macy's Macy's been ripping. That last turn was sick, so yeah, I'll get caught up with the losses. Hate losing, but she'll be right. But yeah, she'll be right.
Let it go, mate. Let it go. I'm here with Holmesy, mate. Look, the winds come in. It's northerly, but still better than pouring slabs of concrete, isn't it?
Yeah, mate. Well, I've got to go home tomorrow and pour some concrete, so don't look forward to doing that.
Mate, North Shelley, like, represented really well here. How does it feel to be part of a team like this with Macy doing the damage?
Yeah, mate. It's absolutely unreal to get to surf snapper with 4 people out, but like I said, when you lose, it sucks. So yeah, it's good.
Magic, back to you, boys, from the Bogan Bar.
Thank you, Jed. Thank you very much. And we saw that exchange. Scores haven't come through. Rad, what's your feelings here?
Well, my feelings are, for this way for Kobie, those first 2 turns are pretty slick. She got caught up at the last one, and that'll put her, she'll get pinged a bit for that. But the thing is that with North Shelley, I mean, they got Macy in this, they got Joel Vaughan in the men's final. You know, they haven't lost too much.
No, well, I guess they're talking about the World Club Challenge. That's the gold ribbon.
Yeah, the gold ribbon, not the blue ribbon. Hockey's renamed it the gold ribbon. I said, we're going with that.
The gold ribbon event.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, so the scores are in?
Wow. Oh, my gosh. Look at Macy. Look at Kirra. She's way out in front.
Wow, this story is going to go down 2024. She is going to be the main,
MVP.
MVP, exactly. There you go. I got lots of words there, but it'll go down in history because if she wins this, if she wins it for a club, MVP all day long, she's probably already got it, but this is incredible because she's pretty injured, Theo.
Yeah, mate. I'm quite surprised that she's already out there again, especially straight after, surfing the teams event in the World Club Challenge component. I saw her when she came in after her last heat that she won, and she was not in a good way.
She's better in the water by the look of it. Macy, she gets this little wave here, guys, and it doubles up, and she tries to get down, and she does, but she's disinterested and flicks right out of there. Here we go, live action, Kobie Enright.
She's got a lot of white water to deal with here, but is she getting around it? No, she's not interested. Disinterested. That's a new word for the finals.
Kind of reminds me a little bit that wave of the 77 Stubbies when Peter Harris got barreled against Dane Kealoha, was it?
That wouldn't have been 77.
Oh, no, 77, that was...
No, that was 80. That was 80.
80.
Yep.
Thanks, Rab. You got the stats. But, yeah, 77 was the really good year where it pumped and MP might have beat MR.
Yeah.
There we go. See, I know what's going on. I do now. But bringing some history here on the Gold Coast. We've had big events here for a long time. And we're up at Snapper Rocks today.
Yeah, so Theo, yesterday, I mean, we got those beautiful conditions and, never got down to the beach. I mean, you've told us about what's happening in the cul-de-sac and all that, but the vibe on the beach yesterday must have been pretty terrific.
The vibe down there on the rocks when the team event was on was electric. It was, really, really cool down there, watching all the teams and all the camaraderie down there. And it was, everyone's got their little strategy behind the strategy. Sitting down there on the rock, I think they're all looking about what the other team are doing, how they're handling the heat, who's going first, what order of surfers they're, do they have their strongest surfer first or, last, and then who are they going to choose to better their score? Even though it's, really exciting and whatnot down there, it's still very serious.
Yeah.
Well, it is, and we were talking yesterday because that whole thing, we were talking about the man-on-man heat is a chess match, always has been, but the team is a Rubik's Cube, right? You've got to solve it.
So I think we've got someone on the jet.
Yeah, we're going to... sorry, we will cross down to Jed. Sorry to leave you hanging. Get ready for an interview.
Yeah, we got Woody down here, HPC, super coach, shaper, and one of the real standouts in the event, mate. We're watching a really gritty performance unfold here. Kirra Pinkerton in the lead of a serious injury. Yeah, what's your read on that?
Mate, she's a warrior. She was in here getting I think it was her hip or something worked on when we first arrived for the tag comp, and she's gritting it out. She's surfing really well.
Mate, talk us through the practicalities of surfing these kinds of conditions with an injury like that.
Basically, you don't want to hit any bump, but it's just pretty much 1,000 bumps every wave, so she's probably just in pain the whole time. She's just going hard.
And we've got, the team's final and the men's final after this. Who are your picks?
Well, Lever, because we're in it, so hopefully we get up in the team, but, the men's final will be gnarly, stacked, so... I don't know, whoever does a flip maybe or something crazy.
Mate, it's so sick that you got this far. I mean, you're missing some top talent, Adam Melling, Mikey Madonna out of the team. So, I don't know, I don't want to say you got a B-grade lineup, but you got a kind of battler spec on the come-up lineup. It must be very satisfying to get this deep in the event.
Yeah, and gives everyone else a good bit of experience. So you're not depending on, someone really good. You just got to all do really well. And we've kind of wobbled our way into the final, so we'll have a good crack when the final comes.
Huge result. Up the lead bar, boys. Back to you, boys.
Thanks, Jed. And up and riding live, we have Kirra. It's flying down the line on a pretty foamy... It flicks her off right there. And so that was not a score for Kirra, but she is in the lead by a fair way. But guess who's trying to chase her? And it's Malia Manuel. Here's a replay of... Who is it, Rab?
That's Malia.
That is Malia. The drone angles.
Oh, that snap there was just terrific. And, Malia's just looking to really get herself into this. She had a bit of a slow start, but she is, I think...
she's coming back.
Look at this world-class
Is this
snap.
live?
Yep.
Yep, it is live. It's a different wave. Can she get to some green face? No, she cannot. 10 minutes remaining. Kirra's got her scores locked in. She's looking pretty comfy right there, and Macy's in second. Malia scores might have came through there. It could have been a 6.37 for that. And we'll see this replay from Kirra, but this is nothing eventuated on this wave, boys.
It started out well, though. And a bit of a foam climb there. And, you know, for what it was, I mean, if she could have got around that section, I reckon she would have added to a score the way she's surfing. Here's Macy. Macy is looking to challenge here. She's looking disinterested.
Whoa, hang on. The wave just said, hang on. Don't get just disinterested just yet. There we go. Snap out of the top there. And she's got to get around it again. It looks like she is. It's a wave that keeps on giving. You can hear a local club cheering on there. That wave kind of really did eventuate, didn't it, Rab?
It sure did. I mean, I just thought it was going to... we only see in the screen. Normally we'd be looking out there and seeing the whole wall and knowing what's going on. But on the screen, it looked pretty ordinary to start with. And then she really turned it into something. So that's great surfing by Macy Callaghan at a critical time.
Critical time. 2 high sixes for her, so she probably needs to crack the 7 mark. And I wonder if this wave did.
I reckon it's the best ride because of the way she finished it. Like she's
right there, she was almost going to jump off.
She's got nothing going yet, and now it starts for her. It's these last sections that, you know.
That was a nice turn.
That was a nice turn.
Saw the fins come out from the drone angle there.
And then she gets one more nice turn in. This is a bonus turn. Not a huge one, but solid ride.
Solid ride.
The good thing about the reverse rip is that you get the escalator back out the back, you know.
Yeah, no, it's epic. You know, the paddle is really short with that reverse rip.
So, Theo, we'll be doing the presentation right here this afternoon.
That's right, everyone. Yep, we're doing the prezzo down here on Snapper Rocks Road.
Kobie.
Cobes.
Well, Kobie's come alive on this one. This is her best wave for sure.
Ooh.
So now she's entered the fray. So they're all having a bit of a last gasp effort here. But with 8 minutes remaining, there's still time for a couple more rotations of sets. A fair big paddle back out for both Macy and Kobie, but you can always be hunting one down on the way out, the opportunist.
Wow, yeah, it's a workout. I mean, they haven't got the reverse rip, but they've caught a lot of waves. Now,
Macy's wave came in, is that a 673? That would be her best wave? Or has that wave come in yet?
673 and a 6.5 for Macy. So I'm not too sure if it's coming yet, or...
I mean, I don't think she could have got much more than a 6.75.
No, it's probably, that's probably one of her scores. So she's in a solid second position. Just looks like because Kirra's had a 6.83 and a 7.33, it seems like Macy needs that. 7, it must be a 7.17 or something around that, around that figure.
Now, the thing is that Malia Manuel has got a 6.37. Kobie Enright's just got
Malia having a look.
A 6.13.
Snapper rules. Joel Parkins just stepped in the booth. Looks excited to me. He went home for some recovery, and he looks fresh.
You don't have to go far.
And there's Kirra Pinkerton and Lane back.
And she surfs out of it. And here's Malia. This is really hotting up now.
Wow, that's a turn and a half.
That's world class.
Whoa.
Well, if she gets another one here.
Well, she does. Malia Manuel, my goodness, she is hunting for the win right here. And it's just incredible. Like, I just can't believe how good she's... I mean, I can because she was on tour. She's made every final of the, CT, and she was on tour for many years. But, obviously she has been surfing every day back in Kauai. We need to know more, and we will if she gets the win. Someone's going to interview her on stage, and I want to know. I mean, what's she eat for breakfast?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. She surfs well at Snapper. She's got such a great history here. She's really beaten world champions out here. During when Snapper was a CT, Malia Manuel has beaten world champions, and that's including the best of the best.
You can see why. You really can. That score's going to be big. Let's just hang on right here because she's in 4th place, and I just dare say, and let's get to see the replay of the leader. And did she better a score?
Well, this is a pretty good ride too, Theo. What do you reckon? Bang! That finish there. She surfs out of this. I think that's a solid ride.
So she maybe has bettered a score, and here's, I guess, the king ride of the whole final right here.
Well, this move right here, this snap right here is so good. Wow. That'd make the men's final.
Yeah, definitely.
And the finish, those two rides here are spectacular. Really liking that.
The girls have been so outstanding this whole event.
They're calling for a big score right there for that. That's a San Clemente crew. Bring it on, they say. Bring it on. Malia's score. You know, the judges are really going to take their time because this is crucial.
There's an 8-point ride there for Malia.
No, and it's an 8-point for both of them.
8.10 and 8.17 respectively. Kirra Pinkerton 8.17, Malia 8.10, and does not get the lead right there.
Wow.
So, but the international girls have gone 1-2. They've taken over this final of the Usher Cup.
They sure are.
This is incredible. They're big scores too. They're
I've been loving watching the girls this contest. They've been surfing so amazing. Like, it's been some serious, solid surfing from the girls this year.
What a heroic performance by Kirra Pinkerton.
4 minutes left. I mean, I'm on the edge of my seat. Here we go. Someone's having a look at a little
Kirra
inside.
again.
It's Kirra again.
She's getting these waves with a smooth run down the line.
Whoa, hang on.
Kirra.
Oh, come in and have a rest.
No, like maybe she's just stretching that injury out right there because she done the splits, and right there that was like a stretch for your what do you call these? Glutes.
Yeah, the glutes, apparently. Here we go. Oh, did she pull back for priority? No, it was that whitewater had a big sort of bowling section ahead of it.
Well, that was nearly a barrel right there, and in these onshore conditions, that's why I was kind of brought up that final of the Stubbies. That, you know, remember that it was onshore that day when Peter Harris found that barrel, and similar kind of conditions right here. It's the Gold Coast, and it's beautiful, even though we have got an onshore breeze. But it was pumping this morning and yesterday. I don't know if you've just tuned in. We had some really good days, and I'm sure you'll be able to watch this whole replay if you missed anything.
Yeah, you sure can. Just go to ushercup.com, and we've got all of last year's live streaming footage there that you can rewatch, and wow.
That was something else.
She's surfing so good.
You see that stretch she done, though? She's just like stretching it out. Here we go on.
Malia.
No way. It's Malia Manuel. She's on a tear, boys. She's flying. My goodness, this wave looks pretty good. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Isn't this the Malia Kirra show?
Yeah, it's certainly the Malia Kirra show. Kobie's having a bit of rest, but still a quite respectable performance. 6-1-3 and a 6. Macy, she was leading for a long time. Oh, here's Kobie now. The big wave.
Kobie, nice turn there from Kobie. Wow, does she ride out of that? No, she doesn't.
No.
And you saw that wave was pretty lumpy and wobbly down the line. So
the Malia wave has taken it to the lead. 8-6 and 8.6 for Malia Manuel. Wow.
She just wouldn't stop knocking on that door. Like, you know.
Wow.
She gave it 3 cracks. Every score got better. And then finally, 8.6.
This wave is awesome. It's overhead. It's just, it's lined up for her. You wouldn't even think it's on shore. Clean face. That's the wave of the final. That's the winning wave, perhaps, because we are down to 90 seconds. Now, San Clemente is still hoping Kirra, like, no matter what, it's a heroic performance by Kirra Pinkerton. It's incredible. And the flags are flying. There's the San Clemente club colours being unfurled.
Macy having a little look at that wave. What a final that was. My goodness. We're counting down, but it hasn't finished yet. Kirra's answering back. Down the line. Drone angle here. Can she get to the green face? She does. She floats. She needs more. No.
Not sure if that's going to... She's going to need she's going to need a big score. Everyone's going to need a massive score. And we're down to 45 seconds. But Kirra, you know what? That's a standing ovation for that effort.
Yeah, the front angle is better.
Oh, okay.
So we can, so we can actually see what went down. The drone angle is always tricky, but not a lot went down there, Rap. So
no, I don't think so.
So, yeah, no, it definitely didn't better a score. What a final. Did you like that, boys? We've got the Blakeys coming in to take you out for the rest of this event. 2 more massive finals, and going to slip out there myself, so...
14 seconds.
Thanks, everyone, for listening. Hope I wasn't too annoying.
There's still time. There's still 7 seconds. There we see Nate, and there we see San Clemente flying, but the Kauai flag's the one. The Hawaiian flag. Oh, here's Kobie on wave. This will count, right?
Wow, if this counts, hold the phone. Nice snap from Kobie there. And Macy getting involved. What a final, boys. I'm going to just run out, and I'll thank Theo. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks,
Doing
all.
such a wonderful job.
And we'll look forward to seeing you on the legend seat.
Thank you very much. I'm
okay.
out. Thanks for having us.
Cheers.
Here we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, a hero's.
Oh, yeah.
A hero's welcome to the beach, to the shore.
Mate, she deserves it. That was huge, and it's going to put them in a fantastic position to have a run at the Usher Cup title. We do have the World Club Challenge just around the corner. So that was awesome stuff from Kirra Pinkerton.
What a hero. What a dead set hero, but Ronnie.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, mate.
Sebastian Zeitz, the Hawaiian flag, high in the sky, flying proud. Billy Zeitz, Ryland Beavers there. They're just waiting to welcome the champion of the Open Women's event here at the Usher Cup for 2024 to the sand, and that is, they're not going to let her touch the sand, Vorno.
No.
Malia Manuel, what a return to the jersey she's had here at Snapper Rocks.
She is frothing too. Look, they're all screaming down there. And this is fantastic, mate. Like, you know, you go to these world-class waves where so much history has gone down, the legacy of the break, the legacy of the performances. If you're to win, and it's beamed around the world into homes right now in Kauai on the Hawaiian Islands, and it's as good as anything, mate, that feeling. Celebration.
Oh, yeah.
Malia is loving it.
Put your hands together for her, folks. Malia Manuel, the Open Women's champion here at the Usher Cup.
It's a dream come
this is
true.
huge.
A winner snapper, mate. Stick that on the shelf with all your other trophies. It's as good as it gets.
And Malia, you know, she had such huge results. She won the US Open as a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
But, you know, the CT victories, they eluded her, but this is going to make her feel extra special, getting a victory here.
And that pride.
And pumping waves, too.
To represent not just yourself, but your club. You know, Kauai getting involved in club culture. It's only a new concept over there, but it was Andy Iron's dream, dog. He'd come over here, he'd see the Australian club culture, he'd say, we've got to get this going. We have to have this happening. And, you know, a fine tribute to his legacy as well to have Malia take a victory here. Sure, the team may not be in the final, but it's still a huge win.
Huge win. And when we look at the actual leaderboard for the event, Kauai's going to be way up there with the results that they had, making the semis of the World Club Challenge. And now this, a champion in their club.
You know what's going to be cool? At the end of the day, they'll get the final rankings, and no matter where they finish, they'll know that they're competitive with the best clubs in the world, some of the most powerful, like, I don't know how else to explain it other than the confidence that's going to give your club and your club culture back where you come from to know that you can compete at this level. It's so huge.
That final was no joke either. Macy Callaghan in the mix, Kobie Enright, the local, and of course, Kirra Pinkerton, the heroic performance of Kirra
She's
Pinkerton.
still got to go again, believe it or not. So.